Oh, man. JT10 with $5 says, I'm 30 minutes behind. He's here at the start of the show. What red bar thing is going to be looked at as small potatoes? I've been paid by this audience not to say. You got to put 2 and 2 together. They don't want they don't want to hear it anymore. I think because it makes their skin crawl. Because it's
joining them on that.
Yeah, because it's somebody who actually thinks that AI cheese pizza is a good thing and there should be unlimited amounts of it made. That's a fucking problem. And what did Red Bar do that would make it look like small potatoes? I know Milton is a creep. No. We were just talking about that. We're talking about what he did to him. I'm talking about what Kiwi Farms is doing to him right now is going to, I think, just shatter. It's already
in comparison.
Yeah, it's already shattering him. It's going to be I said it wrong, JT. It's going to finish the job because he's losing his mind. I want to add one thing. If I believe, and I do, that if you make constant remarks about children and you say that AI cheese pizza should be encouraged because it's a good thing, then I think I have to call out RFK Jr. He's got a problem with animal corpses.
Oh, yeah, totally.
There's
weird there.
Something weird with him and animal corpses. Bears, whales.
Whale heads.
Yeah. I mean, to take a chainsaw and cut off a whale head. Ozone with $4.99 says, is telling prosecutors they suck a smart move right now. No. That's not what I said. Everybody starts out as you have to start out as a prosecutor. Nobody rarely
hires you as a defense attorney with no record unless they're
right. She's saying I'm a lifelong prosecutor. That usually either means you're not good enough to go private and because people starting out as defense attorneys, that's why you see a lot of like your local defense or prosecutors. They're usually very young because they're just starting out. You have to. Every lawyer I've ever known started out as a prosecutor. You have to. I'm saying if you are a lifelong prosecutor, either like Johnny said, you have political aspirations or you're not very good because usually defense firms will recruit you. Yeah. They'll be like, you should come work for me. And then they write down a number on a piece of paper and you go, pack my shit now. But nice try, Ozone. I appreciate it. You're just not as good at it as you thought you were. Misha with $2 says, ladies man is abusing the wrench. I don't know, man. From what I've seen of the YouTube chat, there's a lot of cancer in there. So I would say that I think some innocent people get caught up and swept up. Those innocent people are more than welcome to join the Rumble chat. It's been great. It's fun. But I think a lot of you need to go over on YouTube because you just take yourselves a little too seriously and you kind of ruin the vibe for other people. All right, so where does that put us? That puts us at 105. Speaking of 1,000 people watching at a time regularly at our peak, I did notice that the people who used to stream live to talk about us had to stop streaming live because they were getting beat by us and they couldn't handle it psychologically. So they had to move to a different part of the day. I did want to say it makes me feel like radio all over again, where we'd beat shows so badly in the ratings that it was fun to watch stations like either flip formats
or move them to a different
time slot. I was like, that's the ultimate victory right there. Misha, and then also watching those people melt down and fall apart under allegations. Misha with $2 says, nope, talking movies. Ladies Man sucks. I like Ladies Man. He's always been very cool to this show. But if you're talking movies, that's too bad. But it looks like you're still there on YouTube, so that's good. Ladies Man is ignoring people who are trashing you, but taking people out who are talking movies. You know what, Misha? Would it mean... here's the deal. Since YouTube continues to be the place where all of our children can't play nice, Ladies Man, send us a super chat and explain yourself. Or go over to the Rumble chat and explain yourself. Ladies Man, you are officially on trial. Misha has brought charges to you. I am now indicting, and you need to defend yourself, and I will decide if I will drop the charges or not. Ladies Man, you have until 8:05 to file a super chat or Rumble rant explaining yourself and the charges that Misha is bringing. and you could be removed as a mod because I believe Misha deserves to have their voice heard as well. Ooh, I like that. I like that. It's, I don't know. Maybe we could go with, could we do this one for the court?
I defiled a child.
No? Is that
I don't know if that one works.
And ladies, man, if you're guilty, your sentence is Fallen the Great is telling Misha, keep donating and crying like a bitch. Okay. Can we we need to hear from ladies, man, in the next 5 minutes. I want to know what's going on. No, Silver Wolf, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that. Coltrane says, trust the mods. Hey, I believe in what Reagan said. Trust but verify. Trust but verify. Thank you, Misha. $95 away from not possible. Snigger Niggardly says, rumor has it the car contained Geno and Keanu stand-up. Oh, shit.
That's mean.
Guys, that's not very nice. They're trying very hard to replace Compound Media lost income. By the way, I don't hear anything about that Compound censored.
I haven't either.
I don't hear anything going on with that. I mean, I think what they did was they cut a bunch of costs and they took on a bunch of extra members. Each of them did. So they're happy. I think it was more just a way to get rid of all the dead weight at Compound Media without Anthony having to just go, I'm firing you. So instead he's like, well, we've merged. And in a merger, you know, we got to cut people loose. Because Anthony was throwing $50,000 every quarter into his bank account from his personal funds to keep Compound Media, to keep a playground on the air for those guys. I mean, it's not hard to get a podcast on the air. You don't need 3 people in a fucking booth. It's not necessary. But I think him and Gavin just kind of have their audience. I don't think those audiences are ever getting bigger again. And but
merging them together goes well for both of them.
And
it gives him an out to drop people.
Yeah, they have enough of an audience, though, I think, that they can they can make good money still. But they can't make enough money to keep like a posse of employees around. It's not possible. We got some Springfield news in just a little bit here. We've got the hoax story. MSO doesn't like that I'm rubbing it in. He says, very annoying. You meet today's goal, but waste half the show begging for another. We didn't waste. We talked about it for like 15 seconds at a time. It's not a big deal. We're just being, and every time a donation would come in, we'd mention it. Like, we kind of have to. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says a Geno bomb would target black people, not Trump. Oh. Kevin Soundboard says Gavin saw Geno draining Cumia's life and decided to save him. Jesus. Buffalo Jockey with $1 says, let Johnny cover the homeless leader story.